Mark chapter 9, and I'm just going to start at verse 24. It says, immediately the child father cried out and said, I have faith. Help me out where I need faith. Jesus now noticed that a crowd was rushing toward them, rebuking the unclean spirit, saying to it, You speechless and deaf spirit, I order you, get out of him and do not enter into him again. After crying out and going through many convulsions, it came out, and the child seemed to be dead, so that most of the people were saying, He is dead. But Jesus took him by the hand and raised him up, and he stood up. So after he entered into a house, his disciples asked him privately, Why could we not expel it? He said to them, This kind can come out only by prayer. They departed from there and went through Galilee, but he did not want anyone to get to know about it, for he was teaching his disciples and telling them, The Son of Man is going to be betrayed into man's hand, and they will kill him. But despite being killed, he will be raised 3 days later. However, they did not understand his statement, and they were afraid to question him. And they came into Capernaum. Now, when he was inside the house, he put the question to them, What were you arguing about on the road? They kept silent, for on the road they had been arguing among themselves about who is greater. So he sat down and called the 12 and said to them, If anyone wants to be first, he must be last of all and minister to all. Then he took a young child and stood him in their midst, and putting his arms around him, he said to them, Whoever receives one of such young children on the basis of my name receives me also. And whoever receives me receives not me only, but also him who sent me. John said to him, Teacher, we saw someone expelling demons by using your name, and we tried to prevent him because he was not following us. But Jesus said, Do not try to prevent him, for there is no one who will do a powerful work on the basis of my name who will quickly be able to say to anything, bad. Hold on, let me read that statement again. But Jesus said, Do not try to prevent him, for there is no one who will do a powerful work on the basis of my name who will quickly be able to say anything bad about me. For whoever is not against us is for us. And whoever gives you a cup of water to drink because you belong to Christ, I tell you truly, he will by no means lose his reward. But whoever stumbles one of these little ones who have faith, it would be better for him if a milestone that is turned by a donkey were put around his neck and he were pitched into the sea. If ever your hand makes you stumble, cut it off. It is better for you to enter into life mean than to go off with 2 hands into Gehenna, into the fire that cannot be put out. And if your feet make you stumble, cut it off. It is better for you to enter into life lame than to be thrown with 2 feet into Gehenna. And if your eyes make you stumble, throw it away. It is better for you to enter one-eyed into the kingdom of God than to be thrown with 2 eyes into Gehenna, where the maggots do not die and the fire is not put out. For everyone must be salted with fire. Salt is fine, but if the salt ever loses its saltiness, with what will you season it? Have salt in yourselves and keep peace with one another.